Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 11th of the 8th, 2014, and this was supposed to be the big go home show for the WWE for Raw for SummerSlam, sorry. And I thought this show was pretty good. I thought the WWE really I thought they really I thought so the feuds were really good. I thought some of the things they did tonight on Raw to get people to buy SummerSlam or watch on the WWE Network for only $9.99. I think they did some good things. I think yeah, they're still fucking the network. Anyway, I think I like the old Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins thing where Ambrose was coming out of the birthday present of Hulk Hogan. That was very good. I love the promo that Heyman cut at the beginning of Raw. I'll talk about that in a minute. I also liked I like the Swagger and Rusev stare down. The Page promo's alright, I guess. What else did I like on the show? The Roman Reigns beating up Ryback was good. So yeah, those are things I liked, and I liked how they built. They was building up Ziggler versus Miz one last time, which I thought was good. So the first match. So we start off Raw this week with Heyman coming out, like I said. Heyman and Lesnar come out. Heyman says that Cena is going to be in the beard for of a lifetime. Then he says that Cena. Then Heyman says that Cena. Heyman says that all the wrestlers are in Lesnar's ring, and he says that Lesnar's the king of the ring and stuff. And then he says, and then Heyman does a rap with John Cena, which I thought was pretty funny. Then Heyman says that Lesnar's going to become the next WWE World Champion. So I thought this was a real good promo by Heyman, and I thought it was a real good promo. So yeah, I mean, I hope Lesnar goes over. Like I said in my sometime preview video the weekend, I hope that Lesnar does go over. I mean, he really does need to go over. I think if he did go over, I mean, he will get some numbers up for the WWE Network. So that'll be pretty good. Then we get to the first match tonight, which is Roman Reigns. So the first match is Roman Reigns versus Ryback. So Kane comes out and he says that it's going to be a 2-on-1 hand. So the first match tonight was Reigns versus Ryback. So but before the match, Kane announces that Ryback is going to be Reigns' opponents tonight. But before, and then he says, in 6 weeks you're going to face. In 6 days you're going to be facing Randy Orton. So you're going to be facing Ryback. So yeah, Kane did kind of botch there. So I'll be on Botchamania later. Anyway, so I thought it was an alright match to start off Raw. I thought this handicap match was an alright match. I think it was a bad match. Reigns hits a dropkick from the outside on Curtis Axel. Then Ryback gets himself disqualified because I think he was attacked. I think he didn't let go. I think he was threw him into the ring post and stuff, and I don't know what happened. I can't remember, but yeah. Reigns wins by DQ. Then after the match, Reigns hits 2 Superman punches on Ryback. So then he spears Ryback. So I mean, this was a really good. I mean, it didn't make. I thought this match was good. I thought this match was decent, but I thought the outcome of the match was very good because it didn't make Roman Reigns look like a badass. It made Roman Reigns look like a badass, and I really like that. I like how they've been really slowly building up Roman Reigns. I said that a few weeks ago, like a month ago, in a video I did about Roman Reigns, and I really like how they've slowly built him up to be a main eventer in the WWE, and I really like that. So we get to the second match now, which is RVD versus Seth Rollins. Rollins wins with the curb stomp. I thought the match was pretty solid. RVD is it's a bicycle, it's a heel kick from the outside. I thought that was a really good bump. Then RVD and Rollins do a couple of high flying. They do a bit of spots and stuff in the match. Then Rollins, like I said, hits the curb stop for the win. After the match, this is the part I liked. After the match, Rollins is looking at one of the presents, and one of the presents of Hulk Hogan looks like a tall present, and it wasn't there at the beginning of the show. So Rollins is looking at this present. He attacks the present. Ambrose doesn't come out. Then when Rollins turns around, Ambrose comes out. He attacks Seth Rollins, clotheslines him over the of the ropes. Then it's Rollins goes into the crowd, and that's how it ended. I really liked I really liked the segment at the end between Rollins and Ambrose. I thought that was really good. With Ambrose jumping up that present, it was something different, because I know in wrestling we have a lot of attacks from behind, and this was kind of different. I mean, coming out of a present was something different, and I really like how WWE creative team. I do have to praise the WWE creative team. They have for the last few for 2 months now, they've really booked Dean Ambrose really well, and I'm praising WWE creative for that, because thank you to you, WWE creative. And then we get to a segment. Stephanie McMahon calls out Daniel Bryan's calls out this doctor. She says that she's been having an affair with Daniel Bryan. Then Brie comes out, she slaps the doctor. Then Stephanie's saying, oh, the doctor's been saying yes and all that stuff, you know. Then Brie and Stephanie have a cat fight. The family breaks it up. Then Stephanie challenges her to a match tonight, so there's supposed to be a match tonight. It doesn't really happen. Third match tonight, which is Swagger versus Cesaro. And before I start this match, what the hell has happened to Cesaro recently? Who has he pissed off backstage? Can anybody tell me who has he pissed off backstage? Who has he pissed off backstage? Because he got jobbed out last week to Dolph Ziggler. And I know what you're gonna say. I'm a big Dolph Ziggler fan, but he got jobbed out to Dolph Ziggler last week. This week he tapped out to Jack Swagger. Before WrestleMania, this guy was red hot. He was super over with the Cesaro swing. Why is WWE Great Team dropped the ball with Cesaro? He pinned Randy Orton clean before WrestleMania, and he is a great wrestler who can talk on the mic. Okay, he's not the best in the world on the mic, but he can talk on the mic, and he's a great wrestler. He's just an awesome wrestler, man, and that Cesaro swing was really over. And please, WWE Creative should have turned Cesaro face after WrestleMania. They screwed it up with having him team with Paul Heyman. I mean, I'm a Paul Heyman guy, but it did really nothing for him. You really need to have Cesaro turn as a babyface, because the WWE Universe love it. Okay, ran over. Back to the review. Then we get a segment. Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho have a good segment here. They talk. Bray talks about how Chris Jericho's dad was disappointed at Jericho when he was a kid. Then then Bray says that Jericho cannot save anyone. Cannot save himself or the fans. Then Jericho says that. Oh yeah. Then Bray says that his ears are bleeding. Then Jericho says that he's not a savior. He's not a savior. He's a survivor, and he says that he's going to beat. And then he says he's going to beat Bray at SummerSlam. So I thought this segment was a really awesome segment. I really enjoyed Bray Wyatt's promo. Really good, but I'm not really. I mean, this is the most interesting. I mean, Bray Wyatt really needs to win at SummerSlam, like I said last week, and in my opinion, Bray just needs to go over, in my opinion, at SummerSlam clean. Then we get to the fourth match tonight, which is AJ versus Eva Marie. Paige distracts AJ, then Eva wins. I don't know how she won. Then after the match, AJ attacks Eva. Whatever. Then we get a segment. John Cena. Then we get a segment. Cena cuts a promo. Cena mocks Heyman. Cena says that he's going to beat Lesnar, and he says that Lesnar doesn't deserve to be WWE World Champion. Then he says, I can't remember what else he said. I wasn't listening to the Cena promo. Then we get to Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon gets Brie arrested. I thought it was a good segment. I thought it was an alright segment. Fifth match tonight, which was Ziggler versus Slater. This was on commentary. I didn't really care about the match too much. It was an alright match. Ziggler, actually Slater wins by count out. Miz and Dolph brawl, and also they're building up that feud one last time. Sixth match tonight, which was Orton versus Sheamus. Didn't care about this match too much. Orton wins with a super RKO. That was a good. The fans part for that. Okay, I guess. Also in the match, Sheamus did clobber on his chest. Then we get to the last segment of the night, Hulk Hogan's birthday celebration. So you have all the wrestlers on the ramp. You have me, you have a couple of legends out there. You have Jimmy Hart out there. You have me and Gene. You had a couple of returns on this last episode of Raw, which I did like here. You had Ric Flair returning, which was whoa! Oh, I never couldn't get that woo right. So I'm not gonna do that again. So you had Ric Flair returning, you had Roddy Piper, you had Paul Lundorf return, and you had the NWO. Man, I was so excited the entire night that the NWO. I know that it's got spoiled probably by some of you. I know I heard a rumor like a week ago before Raw that was gonna have an NWO reunion, and I marked out then. And I marked out like I felt like I was a little kid again, like marking it with the NWO, man. Like, I'm a fan of the NWO. My YouTube channel, the thumbnail on my YouTube channel is the NWO. That's how much a big fan of NWO I am. I mean, when I saw Scott Hall and Kevin Nash come out, the NWO music play, I just kind of marked out they got it, the fans parts, you know, amazingly for the NWO coming out, and I thought that was awesome. So the NWO come out to do the little, you know, NWO sign and whatever. Hogan puts the NWO shirt on again, and you know, and after that Lesnar comes out. He has a stare down with Hogan. Then Cena comes down. Lesnar walks up the ramp with Heyman, and Lesnar and Cena have a stare down. That's how we ended Raw. I thought this last episode of Raw was a really good show. I liked how they built up the last couple these feuds before SummerSlam. That's what the WWE really need to do before the go home show before the pay-per-view Sunday. So I thought that was really good. So that is my WWE Raw review for the 11th of the 8th, 2014. What do you guys think of this show? And thanks for watching, guys. Oh, P.S. The reason why I'm stumbling on this video is because I'm really tired. Right out. I'm sorry.